parking lot. They say an armed bystander.
That's so cool.
Sit down.
Hello, my brothers. Welcome to Inofhell. How's it going? And Yahweh knows the way, my brothers. Yahweh knows the way. Praise the Yahweh. Praise the Almighty, the Creator. How's it going, guys? I'm happy to see you guys. I'm happy for you for watching. First off, let's go about with this whole thing about the Yang Gang 2020. About Andrew Yang. I don't support the guy. He's anti-gun. He's for open borders. He's socialist nationalist. I don't support that. Yeah, last time we had that problem, I was in camp. So that would be a bad idea. Just saying. The guy's anti-freedom of speech. And for all you guys who are, who were the OK movement, the 2020 Make America Great Again, and you guys want to go to Andrew Yang, quit being such a bootlicker. I understand Andrew Yang has a few good points, and I will give him that. The technology that we're having and the replacement of jobs is a major issue that we need to concentrate. I completely understand that. But being tied down to the system, my brothers, being tied down to the system, the corporations that tie us down, the government that enslaves us as we are. Do you really want to be that? Do you really want to be enslaved by the government? No, look at Detroit. Look at California. You think everything's going okay over there? You look at what's the situation between and over in France. Do you want that? No. My brothers, you want to be free, my brothers. You want to be free. You don't want to be enslaved by the government. This whole $1,000 a month thing is redundant, ridiculous, and a false promise they will always give you. And like Malcolm X said, they're going to treat you like chumps, peasants. Not even just peasants. You're not even a citizen. You are enslaved by the you're enslaved by the corporation and the government. And I'm not saying they're giving you false promises, my brothers. They will. And all these little neo-Nazi dumb idiots who supports Yang, well, I'm so sorry he didn't kiss your freaking ass and said F you and fuck you to both sides and says, look, I'm just trying to get America great again, not to get some crazy lunatics fighting over each other over some dumb ideology, some dumb ignorant ideology. Just because he called you out on your bullshit and said, you're evil. Want nothing to do with you guys.
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK.
My main man himself, Donald Trump, has spoke the truth and called out the evil what it is. My brothers, do not turn to evil, my brothers. While are we fighting on the streets? We need to be engaged with each other as one being, as Americans, my brothers. And Yahweh will bless us all the way. We are better than that. We want jobs, not the mobs. In other news, Alexandria Cortez Crazy Eyes, AOC, put the new Green Deal in the Congress. And everybody voted for no, and the other half voted for present. So nobody said yes to it. And the best ever one of the Republican congressmen had this to say. And it was a fantastic, beautiful pictures. I would love to buy these beautiful things of artwork. Let's see.
I rise today to consider the Green New Deal with the seriousness it deserves. This is, of course, a picture of former President Ronald Reagan naturally firing a machine gun while riding on the back of a dinosaur. You'll notice a couple of important features here. First of all, the rocket launcher strapped to President Reagan's back, and then the stirring, unmistakable patriotism of the Velociraptor holding up a tattered American flag, a symbol of all it means to be an American. Now, critics might quibble with this depiction of the climactic battle of the Cold War, because while awesome, in real life there was no climactic battle. There was no battle with or without velociraptors. The Cold War, as we all know, was won without firing a shot. But that quibble actually serves our purposes here today, Mr. President, because this image has as much to do with overcoming communism in the 20th century as the Green New Deal has to do with overcoming climate change in the 21st. The aspirations of the proposal have been called radical, they've been called extreme, but mostly they're ridiculous. There isn't a single serious idea here, not one. To illustrate, let me highlight two of the most prominent goals produced by the plan's authors. Goal number one, the Green New Deal calls essentially for the elimination of airplanes. Now, this might seem merely ambitious for politicians who represent the densely populated northeastern United States. But how is it supposed to work for our fellow citizens who don't live somewhere between Washington, D.C. and Boston? In a future without air travel, how are we supposed to get around the vast expanses of, say, Alaska during the winter? Well, I'll tell you how. Tauntauns, Mr. President. This is a beloved species of reptomammals, native to the ice planet of Hoth. Now, while perhaps not as efficient in some ways as airplanes or as snowmobiles, these hairy bipedal species of space lizards offer their own unique benefits. Not only are tauntauns carbon neutral, but according to a report a long time ago and issued far, far away, they may even be fully recyclable and usable for their warmth, especially on a cold night. What about Hawaii? Isolated 2,000 miles out into the Pacific Ocean. Under the Green New Deal's effective airplane prohibition, how are people there supposed to get to and from the mainland? And how are they supposed to maintain that significant portion of their economy that's based on tourism? At that distance, swimming would, of course, be out of the question, and jet skis are notorious gas guzzlers. No, all residents of Hawaii would be left with is this. This is a picture of Aquaman, a superhero from the undersea kingdom of Atlantis, and notably here, a founding member of the Super Friends. I draw your attention, Mr. President, to the 20-foot impressive seahorse he's riding. Under the Green New Deal, this is probably Hawaii's best bet. Now, I'm the first to admit that a massive fleet of giant, highly trained seahorses would be cool. It would be really, really awesome. But we have to consider a few things. We have no idea about scalability or domestic capacity in this sector. The last thing we want is to ban all airplanes and only then find out that China or Russia may have already established strategic hippocampus programs designed to cut the United States out of the global market. Mr. President, we must not allow and cannot tolerate a giant seahorse gap. Goal number 2. The Green New Deal anticipates the elimination of all cows. Talking points released by the sponsors of the resolution the day it was introduced cited the goal of, quote, fully getting rid of, and I'll paraphrase a little bit here, flatulating cows. Now, Mr. President, I share their concern. But honestly, I think you've got to remember that if they think the cows smell bad, just wait till they get a whiff of the seahorses.
Oh, my brother's trolling at its best. And then AOC got triggered and got upset and like, victory once again. In other news is, guess what? We are building the wall back over again. Yes, we're going back to the whole wall thing. I support the wall. I support it. I think legal immigration is a fantastic idea. I support legal immigration. We bring in about 1 million legal immigrants in the United States. That's actually more than most countries. That's a good thing. But the thing is, if we let people come over here illegally, which is a major problem, and you can tell from the violent crime stats of the whole world, Brazil's #1. The Middle East, they're not on the list because they don't document any of their stuff. And I think India's second, and third is Mexico. So these are violent crime stats, and the drug cartels who basically dismembers bodies between the U.S. and Mexican border. It's quite gruesome. This picture here, to let you know, I blurred it out for a reason because it made me want to throw up. But like I said, I support the wall, Trump 2020, and you know what? Let's make America great again. When you say make America great again, this is what Mike Pence posted up with these images. This is what we mean by make America great again. He forgot one image, I'd be honest with you. You guys have a fantastic one, and you know what? I'm happy. You guys have a good one. Thank you very much for watching. Like, subscribe, and Goth bless America, bitches. Fuck yeah. I'm out of here. Don't give your money.